This video will show you how to submit a monitoring report on the PAMF Web Hub. The first thing that you're going to want to do is visit ismtrack.org/PAMF or pamfportal.net. That will just reroute you to the same site. There's two ways that you can access your management unit to submit a report. Click the tile, View Management Unit on the bottom, or access the link on the drop-down tab. This will bring you to a list of the management units that you have access to. So go ahead and select the one that you're hoping to submit a report for. Then you'll be routed to the management unit homepage. You'll see a list of links that is going to allow you to access different reports on the left-hand side. If you're going out into the field, you can click the Print Monitoring Report. It looks like this. It'll give you an option to print a PDF. The page does not allow you to enter data, so you will have to navigate back and actually go to the Report Monitoring tab, which is right below the Print Monitoring sheet. So you've come back from the field, you have your paper data sheet filled out, now you are ready to submit it on the Web Hub. This is where you're going to do that. So you can enter the name of the participant that collected the data. Monitoring happens each year in July, so you're going to get a warning if you don't enter a July date. We understand that sometimes management happens a couple days earlier, monitoring happens a couple days early or a couple days late, but do it in July whenever you can. Ensure that the management unit is going to be, that you have the right one selected. Next, you're going to look at percent establishment. Percent establishment is the proportion of area within your management unit that has live Phragmites stems. We do have an option if you have 0 to 10% establishment for you to select that you did not find a single live Phragmites stem within the management unit. So if that's the case, you went through your entire management unit, you can go ahead and select yes, and that's going to kind of clear out all the rest of the data. This only happens generally after quite a few years of management, so if that's not the case, you can go ahead and select no. So maybe we did have low establishment, but there were still Phragmites stems left. The next question is going to ask you if Phragmites has spread. You don't have to answer that one if it's your first year of enrolling. Next, you have questions that are optional regarding if European frogbit was present in or adjacent to your management unit, and then it will prompt you to select a density of frogbit that you observed. This data is going to go to the European Frogbit Collaborative to help with their delimitation efforts, and that's how that data is going to be shared if you do choose to fill that out. Next, you're going to see 5 quadrat locations or columns for data entry. We want to know where you collected your data from. So did you use a Web Hub provided location? If that's the case, you'll see that it automatically fills your data fields with the quadrat locations from above, and that does correlate to the locations on the map, so you can get kind of an idea to make sure that you were in the right place. Next, you're going to enter the live stem counts. So this can, be anywhere from 1 to as many stems as you find. Make sure that you are entering data for locations that do have live Phragmites stems, and you can find out more about that by visiting the monitoring section in the PAMF participant guide or Moodle course. So once you've entered your stem diameter measurements, you can you can indicate whether there were signs of stress within the quadrat on the Phragmites that were not due to your management actions. So there's environmental, pathogen, or insect stress. Add pictures as appropriate. We always encourage as many pictures as you can add. So maybe you go to the next quadrat to fill it in, but you actually don't know how many, or you don't know your location. That's okay. You can just say that you don't know. For this one, we'll say, whoops, maybe I meant to say that this quadrat was pretty full. It had 50 stems, but I added an extra 0. A warning will pop up for a value anything over 60 stems. We have seen over 100 young Phragmites stems before, so if you're confident that it is indeed Phragmites and not a lookalike, go ahead and leave it. We'll probably reach out to you to confirm, but those helpful warnings do pop up. You can finish entering in the stem diameters and, once again, signs of stress. If you notice that your site is stressed or that quadrat, the plants appear to be stressed, but you're not sure what's causing it, go ahead and tell us your best guess, select unsure, and upload pictures, and we can make that determination for you. You're going to do the same routine for each of the quadrats, but if you have a quadrat location that has less than 3 stem diameters, you'll see that if you enter 1 or 2, one of the stem diameter measurements is going to be grayed out. So if you enter a value for the stem diameter measurement that's above 15 millimeters, you are going to get a warning as well. 70 millimeters is pretty big. You might have, been measuring a sapling. So these are just here to help catch any data entry errors. You'll finish the last 2 quadrats. We don't want to leave anything blank if there are still live Phragmites remaining within your unit. And then you're able to attach general pictures and picture descriptions. And then there's a notes field that lets you type in as many notes as you need. And those can be notes to us or to you. And once you are done, go ahead and hit submit.